knitting. My name is Helene and I am the designer and dyer behind Fabel Knitwear. This is not going to be a normal episode. I'm here to show you a product reveal. So if you watched my last episode, you will have heard me saying I have something exciting coming. And it arrived just a couple of days after that video. So I just figured, I'm so excited, I want to show you straight away. So let's go. If you are a returning viewer, if you've watched even just a couple or even maybe one of my episodes, you might have picked up on the fact that I love buttons. I am, however, very picky with buttons, and centuries pass in between a good button sighting and purchase. Unfortunately, I quite like an opulent, historically evocative button. I like, yeah, there's just something about them. I really love them, and they're hard to find, and when you do find them, they're very often in plastic, which doesn't really make any sense to me. So I took matters into my own hands and I have designed a button. What? So this has been, I've been working on this all year. I think I started working on it at the end of January, early February. And oh my goodness, I love it. They are metal buttons that are inspired by the art-nouveau style, which is my favourite style. Musha, which I can't pronounce his name. Alphonse Musha is my favourite artist. I love it. We have prints, 4 of his prints in the bedroom, and it's just such a beautiful style, which is why I also love Paris, because Paris is basically just, Paris and Prague are both just the most gorgeous Art Nouveau cities that there ever was. And so I was inspired by that when designing this button. And here we are, it comes in 2 colours. Just show you, try to show you. Oh, slippery hands. There they are. It's the same button, but in 2 colours. It's cream and emerald. They are made in a metal alloy. They are gold covered, as in not real gold, but the colour, the plating is a gold shade, and this is a gorgeous clear emerald, and here we have just a very nice matte warm cream. I love them. I've sewn them onto my Ginevra Cardigan, which is currently in testknit, and I opted for the cream ones for this, as there's just hints of cream in the variegated yarn, which is the Fabel vintage Gayless tweed yarn in the colour King's Foil. Let me stand up. They are shank buttons, which means this is the back of them. This is called a shank button. It's my preferred style of button, because you can't really see the thread, and they stand out beautifully, in my opinion. They are 15mm in diameter. My experience is a great size for a yarn over buttonhole when you yarn over and then you knit it together, which is what this cardigan has. It's an awkward way of showing you a buttonhole. There you go. Perfect for that size. So yes, this is it. So this is the Nymphea button. It is named after the blue lotus. Lotuses are very common in Art Nouveau. And so I thought it was an apt inspiration, a source of inspiration. I will do a shop update for these on Wednesday, the 29th of May at 7 o'clock GMT +1, which is the time it is in Oslo. And I think it's GMT +1. Yeah, it usually is. So these are the Nymphea buttons. I hope you like them. I really love them. I'm obviously keeping a few sets for myself. Usually when I shop for buttons, I will pick up either 7, 9 or 11 buttons. Usually those are the required quantities depending on the neckline. I've got 7 for this one as it's a V-neck, and then if it was higher it would be somewhere between 9 and 11. Hardly anything, very seldom more than that. So that's my go-to button quantity purchase if I don't have a very specific project in mind. I'll post more about this on Instagram and on my stories. I'll do a countdown when the time comes for that to be an option. So you can put the notification on, or you can set your alarm if you, like me, have trouble finding buttons that you really like, which I do. It's always such a hassle, and I'm very happy with these. So these are the Nymphea buttons. I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes crawling around on the floor picking up the buttons that I dropped, and stay tuned on Instagram for more info on these if you like them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!